walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Legal World. Myself Dr. Seema Goyal. In the series of criminology and penology, I am going to discuss one of the most important concepts relating to the recidivism. My question is, define the term recidivism and the reasons for recidivism also. Or it may be asked in the another form, that is the right on short note on the recidivism. This is my question. If we talk about the term recidivism, that means habit of relapsing into the crimes by the criminals. And recidivist is a person who relapses into the crime again and again. India is a welfare state, and one goal of our prison system, that is to rehabilitate the prisoner with the hope that they will continue to live a life of criminal. Unfortunately, there are some persons who will return to their criminal life again, and this is called recidivism. It is the recurrence of the criminal activity after a person serves the prison time for the prior crime or offense. The ever-increasing recidivism has undoubtedly become a problem for the penologist in controlling the crime and rehabilitation of the offenders. The term recidivism denotes the persistent indulgence in the criminal activities. The jail of most civilized nations are full of prisoners. Courtrooms, they are jammed with the undertile offenders. They are locked up and jailed, released and rearrested and resentenced. Many of them are never convicted and sentenced. Considerable public money is wasted on the prisons and other correctional institutions for controlling the crime. But the problem remains persist. Statistics in India show that there is a slight decline in the incidence of the recidivism in recent years. Talk about the person recidivist, who is recidivist, an offender who has long criminal record and has been frequent inmate of penal and correctional institutions can be characterized as recidivist. If we talk about the causes of the recidivism, some criminals or offenders are the better risk for the rehabilitative processes, while the others may not respond favorably to the correctional measures of the treatment. This shows fertility of the conformative measures of the punishment for certain categories of offenders. A question comes into mind, while the recidivist repeats the crime, even at the risk of facing the severe punishment. According to Kathleen Smith, professional criminals are not the poor, deprived and demented. He is oftenly a technical expert and a psychological one. He is clever, patient, observant, greedy and scientific. Also, most severe penalties which are awarded to him by the courts are inadequate and ineffective. For the purpose of analyzing the problem of recidivism, G.B. Wild has classified the criminals into the four categories. These four categories are: number one, psychologically disturbed criminals who commit crimes because of their mental depravity or the emotional instability. Such criminals should be treated in the mental hospitals rather than the penal institutions. As per statistics, about 30% of the criminals belongs to this category. And the second category of the criminals, that is the criminals who are relatively unskilled, not having ability and less educated. Such criminals are psychologically normal, but they suffer from inferiority complex and they are not able to protect themselves from the hazards or threats of modern complex society. As a result, in order to get rid of shortcomings, they land themselves into the criminality. The appropriate remedy for such criminals is to develop the self-sufficiency, honesty and competitive ability in them, in appropriate penal or the correctional institutions. About 40% of the total criminals belongs to this category. And the third type of criminals, that are persons who are psychologically fit and educated, but their identification with the lawbreakers makes them criminals. The persons who indulge in the communal activities of the political rivalry, they are belonging to this category of criminals. In such cases, neither the imprisonment nor the reformation can serve the useful purpose. Only 10% of the criminals belongs to this category. And lastly, that the fourth category, that hardened criminals or the professional criminals who have embraced the criminality as regular way of life. Such the criminals organize themselves into the regular groups, associations, or carries their activities in a well-planned and organized manner. Such the criminals are operated at prostitution houses, illicit liquor shops, and gambling dens, etc. These are the habitual as well as hardened criminals who are well aware about the possible consequences of their criminal acts. They are perfectly skilled in the criminal activities rather than earning their livelihood through the legitimate means. There is less chances of rehabilitation of such type of criminals, and they commit crime deliberately, inculcated manner. About 20% of the total criminals belongs to this category. For example, drug trafficking carry their illegal activities in regular chain, extending from the main dealer to the large number of users at the base. It operates in a well-organized network. According to some criminals, recidivism depends largely on the response of initial criminal act of the offender. According to some criminologists, recidivism depends largely on the response of initial criminal act of the offenders. So the official, administrative and community responses will interact to change the attitude and his personality of abandoning the criminality or becoming a persistent criminal. According to Sir Robert Mark, permanent and determined criminals don't regard the present criminal justice system as sufficient deterrent. They are aware of these limitations of the police as well as criminal justice system and find criminals more profitable and rewarding. Even the professional criminals are protected by the resourceful patrons and get benefited by a slow-moving criminal justice system. Thus, there is urgent need for speedy criminal justice with the certainty of the imprisonment. And according to Dr. Sutherland, there are two main causes of the recidivism. That is namely, number one, social psychology of the offender. Second one is an inadequacy of the reformative techniques. He further points out that the urbanized regions are more prone to recidivism than the rural areas. The congested dwellings, slums, and high cost of living, highly mechanized life in cities offer sufficient opportunities to offenders to carry on their criminal activities undetected and unnoticed for a long period of time. So the criminality becomes their habit and finally makes them recidivists. This was all about the recidivism. And this is also one of the most important questions for the examination point of view. And if you have any doubt, you must put down in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel for the further update. Thank you.